Hello. So we're back with another Just a Vibe episode. Today we have the greats, them, Dymez and DaPixel. Right now,
Respect.
What's up, every time we're gonna have a shot?
The
first thing you have to do is scan me.
Scan it.
Yeah, scan it and find out. Man.
Scan it and see again. Scan it and see again.
I want to find out what happening, tell the people.
I want to.
Yeah, I want to find out exactly again. Now, let's see what's on.
Nah, something must go on.
Alright, scan, link 3.
Let me see that one there.
See that? Yeah, so now.
Trying to find different ways of doing the thing too.
Just do music again.
Music again?
Yeah.
Link 3?
Not just music.
Not just music.
Not just music.
That's all we think and
Everything.
We did that kind of inside there.
Instagram,
Everything.
YouTube channel, the music that released this
So
year.
like, you just put it onto our website with all your socials and all.
Yeah, so you just go there
link
and you click all the social links where they look for music, the Instagrams, everything.
The thing is, we notice people saying like, yo, I'll release anything this year, yo. We're powerful find all the music and stuff like that, so we just make sure compile everything that you need. Vincent.
No, people here, I mean, they know the songs,
Yeah.
but no. Dymez and DaPixel sing it is a different thing.
Right.
So sometimes like, yo, release anything, we say like, yeah, rubber dub, or do a whole back and like, is
You
they
sing
sing
that?
that? Yeah, that has been the reaction.
What? Is that?
Yeah, definitely. That's everything.
When I hear some first pieces goes YouTube.
Right.
Straight YouTube one time.
Right.
I must say congrats on the I think this year make it what 10 year anniversary.
10
Yeah,
years.
definitely. In soca. In
10 years
soca.
in soca, not doing music, in soca.
In
In
soca.
soca, correct.
As a duo too.
Yeah.
Bro, I like this logo here.
Straight.
Like that.
I like this
Come
logo
on,
here.
respect.
Yeah, I like this logo here.
Yeah.
That's not this side here.
That is actually DXDP.
Actually, everything.
DXDP, and it's a in itself is a crown.
Plus the musical symbol.
And then it's musical sign this or two. So
Yeah,
it's a lot of thing in
A
one.
lot of thing.
Because
Yeah, what
remember,
is it?
we used to say, we say like
Pixie.
young kings.
I should
So
say
that's the
that.
crown. That's the crown there. Whoever says the man they give me a name so that I never change.
You know, I mean,
Boy,
like, you know,
Shannon, let's call him Pixie now, but because this song a little off, I just harass him right now.
like, yeah, like, I'm like doing more chanting.
Much?
Yeah.
Couple
But
times.
we started that with Walk Him Out. No, even before that, we did for Ben Up.
Yeah.
Then we did Be Real. I think we just never went into it full force to say,
Yeah,
okay,
right.
set up a little shop and, or
Right.
just,
Especially, you know, like,
yeah.
with the logo and so on.
Right.
Yeah, if it could be something, people could be, you know, open to rocking. People go on to rock it.
Right.
yeah.
So just try to make it like something that anybody could wear every day. Rather than saying, boy, this is just Dymez and Pixel.
Sometimes
You
I want to
understand?
say, boy, we're in Dymez.
Yeah,
Boy,
it
we're in
was.
Pixel.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
because of the abstract now.
You could get like, running idea, like, okay, get your logo. Like how most logos could be like on your left side,
A
like this,
small-
so, and then you could get design in the back or whatever,
Like a crest,
based on
yeah,
different things and
Yeah,
so on, and
yeah.
yeah, just being the logo basically signifies and
That's the
so
brand.
like, that's yeah,
Correct.
Right.
right. So that feeling.
So it's about 10 years, so back to 2015.
2015.
yeah.
2015.
2015 was Drinkers Anthem and Ben Up.
Ben up.
Yeah.
Ben up, you're popular the next year.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
it didn't take long for you get popular one thing.
Right.
I think that is because before taking it serious, we used to do soca in terms of we used to write for persons, produce for persons. We just never took it serious like, yo, you are doing this and just do soca.
Yeah.
Our focus was dance or producing for the persons and them kind of stuff.
So yeah, we were friends before the whole
The XDP.
Yeah.
Yeah. For instance, boy, we say
Grammar school
we
time.
old.
You know,
But we
put up on
started in farm
the
too.
grammar school.
Yeah.
I feel like all the grammar school, all the artists, them, the producers.
Don't say that.
Boy, some
Don't
people
go in tongue and say
No,
that.
me
boy.
say that.
But it's true. A lot of
things.
yeah, a lot of artists.
Martin
are-
produce more jovial to the people than the comedians and what's not.
So St. Martin's is clung.
No, we're not
Nah.
You know, entertainment
Now
factor.
like
You
if
know?
it's street view and make one, that would defend yourself.
So see Martin was not so.
Yeah, big up St. Martin's because the other member, Island Shak, which is new, he went to St. Martin's.
Correct.
So big up MX Street.
Now why is personality like? I'm sure him more. And you just saying want to be.
He more reserved.
He more reserved.
More reserved. Yeah.
That's real. That's real for St.
Easy.
Martin, man. That's real.
The whole time,
Yeah.
though, check, I was wondering whole time.
Behind the scenes.
If you are related or something.
But really, say that you don't have to be blood to be brothers. Understand? I mean, we grew up together.
They came in grammar school.
Yeah, we started music in Farm 2. We know one another before that.
Who was the music teacher then?
Sutherland.
Sutherland teacher.
Mr. Definitely Tomorrow.
Definitely Tomorrow.
Yeah,
So the one we call a song, Definitely Tomorrow. That never happened yet, eh?
Yeah.
Never. But big up Sutherland, because I mean, even though he never gave the opportunity to come and record, he always encouraged us.
Yeah, so
Correct.
I was just promote music and thing where we go and thing too.
Even now, we're
Definitely.
still in it, a big part of it too. You understand?
Even when Nova Sumin came in and Nova spoke about his music roots and so on, he also mentioned Sutherland.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sutherland, you gotta big him up.
Sutherland do a lot of calypso
Especially for
music.
the junior soca's.
Yeah, I was involved in the junior soca and thing.
Yeah.
I was since I in school and probably since you've been in school.
Yeah, and even
Serious
before us.
musician, boy.
So like first farm you guys were in together, farm 2, farm 1?
Farm 1.
Farm 1?
Farm 1 room C. Farm 1C.
And you guys just
Was a Farm 1.
You 1C. Yes, definitely 1C. But we talking them time they like I mean
we just know one another.
Part in them time they.
Farm 2 is when the link created when we entered the competition.
The AIDS thing.
AIDS thing and the Fisherman's Day. But it wasn't Dymez and DaPixel, it was Interception Boys then. Yeah, that was a group of us.
So I came over to like Dymez and DaPixel.
Because everybody else dropped out of Interception and Dymez and DaPixel.
So Interception was more like a
Interception
musical group.
It's a music group, well not just a music group, all of us used to like man. About 4 of us had the drive for music and everybody else just decided, boy, the man know what they're doing, they were joining with them too.
Yeah, the man
And the teachers, the head teachers, everybody used to support it. So
yeah, teachers used to buy CDs and things from we man.
We never used to play it all the time, but when they come in the compound, it playing.
Okay. So it's coming like, is it that I think they're doing for get impression and keep you all motivated, or they're actually interested in doing on.
Whatever it is they did, they definitely motivated us.
Because I mean, because you're talking about since Farm 2
Yeah.
up until now.
Yeah.
Man like King, man like Jones, Scott, even though they used to like tell we do be pan they think them we live in late and studying all kind of girls instead of your book, but they used to definitely promote the music.
They used to encourage us.
The arts,
and
definitely.
They never try to restrict and say, oh, I'll always sing about this kind of stuff. It didn't matter. We used to sing wow song and them driving to school.
Christian man driving to school just to make sure we hear them play.
I don't know things to play it on the road, but on the compound, I give thanks because that was the driving force too.
So back then, who inspired y'all in terms of like who are y'all listening to growing up? 2000, you Farm 2, me don't remember.
When you're born?
No, yes.
2001.
Boy. He just born.
Yeah, because we started grammar school 2002.
Right, he just born. He just
born. 2 years old.
Yeah, so who you have been listening to back then?
Coming up, boy, all kind of people, Bounty, Cylindian. It might be taboo to say, but I used to like Jarul music.
Oh, Jarul?
Yeah.
Jarul been a bad boy still.
Yeah,
Jarul was for the girls them.
It's a mixture of plenty people. Soca would have been, Icon was just a little above us, but we used to hear the music.
Yeah, I used to
Coconuts. The problem.
I used to more depend like Eminem and thing for the writing side of it too now. Cause Eminem writing up there. So I always used to like try to be as good as Eminem in writing. But for actually go and sing per se, I would say Landlord, Sergeant Bread made a film. Because he used to come by he used to come by my place like almost every Sunday because him and my uncle went to St. Martin. He's a St. Martin artist, so you get one. So I used to just saying, boy, how he bad, so boy, how he could just come. Sometimes he used to just freestyling and I hear my uncle out there laughing.
Yeah.
So he's who motivated me to really sing because I always used to just like beat, making noise all over the place because I used to produce at home. Arts and thing drying up and cupboard and all them kind of thing.
Troublesome youth man.
Yeah. I was eager to learn something. It was.
Yeah, kind of fun for kind of we met Icon in the Jacks. We met Icon Jacks now.
Right.
And Sam telling me, boy, that Icon. Boy, when I watching him, I say, boy, nah.
Can't even see.
Nah, that's not.
He look too normal.
Yeah,
simple.
No, he look too young then.
Too young?
No, because if he there above all.
Yeah, he was.
How long he did and telling me.
When we started grammar school, he just exited.
Yeah, he been going out.
Yeah, he's in his
Teens.
Yeah.
He's singing and song.
Because when he did Coconuts,
College
he was sure that winning juniors. with the
You
age.
sure?
He should have been in juniors, yeah.
Oh.
He'd have been in grammar school.
That age ago.
So it has always been your music has always been like on the soca scene. Or yeah, trying
No,
like,
we
dance
it was actually
so
dancehall, R&B, hip hop. We switched to the soca.
So R&B as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the R&B voice,
I
man.
used to like go sing and serenade ladies. Yeah, that was my
Easy
thing.
lover, buddy. Boy, and the
Poem, I used to write poem and all them things.
What
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah, definitely.
the poem, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to be lying, you know, but to be expressing myself exactly how I feel.
Yeah,
You lie.
He could say a thing and you could say a thing, man. That basically saying the same thing.
Right.
But like based on the words you use and the words he used and how you say it now, man.
Yeah, it's something different.
definitely.
Correct. But that is music too. That's creating too. You're finding a different way of bringing across something to somebody.
Right.
You understand? That's why I see sometimes people just take from other, let me not say take, sample.
Yeah.
Sample is the
Okay,
better
or be
talk. Sample from inspired by other people's
I mean,
music, but it's just adding your twist.
Yeah.
And it is not
Is it same
necessarily
like
just
here?
teething.
They sell them blue hat. But all the way in coming and buy that one day. Someone will want that one day. Because
And they have the same design.
style.
Yeah. In a sense of like, okay, she got the wearing hat before me, but I see she wearing hat. I can go and buy the same hat I see she wearing, but I go wear hat as well.
I
Right.
go tell you don't buy it. Why you wearing my hat?
He wearing a hat, he wearing the hat back, you wearing the hat forward.
Understand.
It was.
I wearing a hat and he wearing none.
I say things different sometimes.
Yeah.
But Dymez and DaPixel, right? Who gave you all a name?
Boy,
I find a name
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Them just get unique name, right?
Yeah,
Dymez
exactly. Now like film get a good backstory, right? Boy them time we talk about maybe boy probably 2014, 2015, right? So I even own my one phone them time and same thing still. So I get a phone my aunties use, but like the phone started to get screen problems on a Samsung phone. So she had some music on the phone and things, so whenever I challenge from Glenn or Fountain to believe my cousins them
Right.
as if you want to release some music now.
Vibes in.
So I had a Dymez and DaPixel song. And
Right.
and you go check. Them telling me you release a soca and things to about.
Right.
Instead of jamming on a man.
Right.
Yeah, so like yo, as a youth man say like the name is hard to know man.
Right.
Yeah, straight.
I like like walking on it.
The chemistry.
Yeah, walking out. That was the
Mm.
song.
Right.
That was it. Right.
That was the song. So no, like oh yeah, just attacking the beard man like he flowing and he switching and thing and he say like yeah boy this one yeah.
Right.
That's one yeah.
You know, we say that. You know, we say that just the other day when you been saying, "But we have to start back to do that, like do the back and forth
back
thing."
and
Cause
forth.
people been like that.
Because now we're switching it up and expressing a voice each rather than answer back.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, the name, my name, it's funny how my name come about too because everybody I have my boat mark in my eye. I never could see them still. Some you can see some like dark spot in the eye, right? So them used to call me all kind of name, board pick eye, all kind of thing, until one come up and say, boy, then they look like pixel in the eye. And from that's how the name come about. And then the universe actually revealed that's the name that is for me because I just dabble a lot in different type of arts now, so I kind of multi-talented now, and pixels have plenty different colors.
Yeah, plenty
you
different
know what?
colors,
So
making up one thing or one
correct.
entity.
Yeah. And the dap on it signify that he is the pixel.
the pixel,
The
correct.
main one. You understand? I mean, mine, but it has so much different things around it, but mainly started grammar school as usual. I always hustling.
Yeah.
So I come school, a man selling tangerine for 50 cents. I buy all his tangerine and sell them for $1. So you flipping the dimes, then dimes in terms of the 3 diamond in St. Vincent, dimes in terms of your music will live on from Kanye West, diamonds are forever, dimes you all them best friend, all them kind of moving there. So everything in one.
Right.
So you thought about it like that far when they first got the name?
No, I say everything
It's the
starts
hustle,
add on
from the
after.
hustle,
Okay.
from the
Initially it's from the hustling.
But
But I don't have know why they start with dimes because in St. Vincent we don't use dimes and pennies. But you don't know. Everybody in school you're using a foreign lingo.
Well, when we talk about the 2 years, I would say 2016 to 2017, me ain't go like that was some run. I was like that blood back to back. From girl who came out. You had Malice was
Mine was 2016.
2016 as well. Had Malice. The one my personal favorite one, which is what we now playing again, boy. The one.
Well, all of them?
Yeah.
All of them, right.
All of them. That.
All them year was the same year as Badways.
I
I
think
think
so.
what is
I think
either that or 2018 is Badways.
2017 had about seven songs,
tracks.
So you might have excuse me if I can't remember them.
Down in it was inside of that, vinyl was inside of that.
Taliban as well.
Taliban, yeah, boy, yo. Taliban is a mad style.
That was a year.
At this point, we at 46 songs.
46 songs in
So
10
far,
years.
Yeah, in 10 years.
Yeah, but back then, back to what came out, that when Dymez had
Lux.
Vincy, you know, really.
Yeah.
Up to them, you know.
The rugged
And
Dymez.
the thing is, we just go through change, right? And I just work on impulse. I do Omadi and the Lux just feel hot, and I just cut them. Real talk.
Just feel
Simple,
that.
simple.
Yeah,
So
but I mean, the thing with Lux, right? When they down the neck and the place heated, all the heat just trap behind, and I just get rid of it.
Yeah.
But that style, the boy, girl what came out. That's serious style.
sound like you get plenty wine up on that style too. Boy.
Boy,
Like we should say the invoice. We should say the invoice.
How old been them years, them time? 2016 is only
2016, I'll be 15.
15. Oh, you're now starting to break out there.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, no,
I guess bad is his own.
yeah, you're right in truth now, because I start to get into soca like around that is like 14, 15, because of my mother as well. She been playing Marshall, Montano,
Okay.
Destra. Those were the first two artists, especially Destra.
Right.
Yeah, she been playing.
That's has some nice music.
Yeah, so then when I came out to the scene with the whole bad ways and what, I done the whole while the power soca there.
Right.
Cause we bad down here.
Right.
Around that time too.
Right.
Like you're in trouble, you know?
Oh,
That's
Boy.
something. Like you man, like
Yo,
boy, all of
it's
this thing,
real
like bro, we don't go student take more people.
Yeah. A lot of people take.
Real people that take a personal.
Man, if you watch it as okay, man boasting, man watch it as okay, he confident that, you know, by and all of them.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
persons
yeah.
were digging into the song too deep. So like when we say, I hear you mention strong room, I mean,
Everybody
because
just
you think
sing
about strong
strong
room, you think we're talking about you. So all them kind
It
of
was
stuff.
technical too. It was a technical kind of style.
You know, it's a word guy, so.
and before we had a lot of crews. Back then the whole Young Bush, Teflon.
Yeah.
I was when I watch the video, like bro, them man in the wrong a long time, and I've been at the peak in terms of crew. They had Magos.
Watch the video. Watch the
Boardhouse.
I see that the thing too. We've been trying to push crew like that to now inside a video and thing, and a lot of them was appreciative of it too. And we give thanks for them to coming out and supporting we as well.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Because them time the Teflon being now starting to hype up and get bigger.
Right.
Them time the Teflon could have run a whole party. Teflon alone in a party, imagine. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we just say that we just
show
push the man and them, you know what I mean? And we give thanks for that support there too.
Because they're to a street.
Yeah.
Who was in a video? If I'm not mistaken, that's in a video.
Which one? Walk him out?
No,
All of them?
all of them.
Yeah, the chance he was in it too.
Yeah, chance been there. When the police them come, the police them was unplanned too. The police them just show up there because they say, okay, they're thinking nefarious activity happening for the black now. Because they say a whole heap of man did that don't normally happen. Yeah.
Loud music, flares.
That is an Island Shak man for a long time too.
Yeah, I know when I saw him, I was like, wait, that before that he was like boss. And then you had Magical in your video, Red Card.
Red Card,
Yeah, he was boss as well too.
That's
Yeah,
the same year he came out with
Bloody hell crazy.
Bloody hell crazy.
Yeah.
Correct.
But this song Red Card, right? Like that came out because I know you don't play football.
Yeah.
And I don't play football, so like yeah, what was the idea behind the song?
That's just it there.
Red card.
Football,
Because
red card. And we just had to burn out a couple of things and we had to find a creative way of doing it too now. We are trying to do the calypso people them thing and write double
The
entendre.
thing is, if you come inside a studio session and see how we was right, you'll be like, is them shipping this them and just take and make some? Like for real. Like Red Card is just one of them stupid vibes.
Yeah.
Come and see is another stupid vibes. Ambulance pass. Whoo. Come and see.
Yeah,
just some kind of vibes.
No, yeah, get hits now, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
give thanks, respect.
now, bro. Like, boy, we talk about Dymez and DaPixel. Like in this year, 2025, we're talking about like greatness from the previous
10 years.
I mean, yeah, still active right now. Yeah, still
Definitely.
active, but,
Yeah.
like, yeah, and basically done stamped in it to say like, yeah, boy, soca heads in Vincy right now. You know?
Right, well,
I
respect.
mean, I still don't feel out.
But
You don't
know,
feel
That's what I was
I don't
saying.
feel
And
like-
then also
you
be
feel
the old
really
heads
bad
in the
for so
game
long,
now.
bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll be the old heads in the game now.
Boy,
Well,
you got
based on
balance.
how they just use the term. Based on how they
yeah.
use the term,
I
yeah.
mean, when you
Because-
when you look at it, right? I forgot to bro.
So I know what you're saying.
Alkaline, right? Alkaline basically started off at a very young age, right?
Right.
Alkaline, you know, he boasts and think for a long time to hear youngest anybody. So at this point in time, if you ask Alkaline, he won't say that, you know, he's old, but he know that he's young. But it's just that he's a calumny thing, basically at this point. So you're looking at it like, basically reciprocates now.
Well, the reason I would say, I said I didn't agree is, yes, we know we put out good music. Yes, we know the people like it. But I think there's still a disconnect in knowing that Dymez and Pixel sing this song, or which one is Dymez, which one is Pixel. Because people say, yo, Pixel!
It's true.
I mean, yes, because it's the same company. Right? So that's why I say that. We need to work on getting people, the faces to the song. That's about it.
You got a good point. But what do you think a strategy is going to be to like complete that?
More visuals. I think well, not only visuals in terms of social media visuals, but being out more. By nature, I'm shy, so I don't really be out in this party, that party, so out of sight, out of mind.
If you're like, I was on performance-wise, boy, today might have been like the only time I ever see him post. I be seeing him because he just kick ball.
Right. He's outside than me. I would come studio, record, do my voice, out, go a show, perform, take a few pictures, heal up everybody, because you still have to give love to the fans. And then I gone. I don't know. I just tell people, I feel the brain does work two ways. One for music and one for the rest of my life.
It's true.
On stage, I don't know what it means to be shy from you. Off stage, boy, I did. So now, I mean, if it wasn't y'all, I probably might have feel uncomfortable. Because I just take a while to feel people energy and then...
You understand?
Yeah, so by nature, I'm shy, so that's why you can see. So that's why I said we need to work on. How we work on it, try to get out more. Try to go out more and associate with the people.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, good strategy.
You're artist, so.
Yeah.
I mean, people know Dymez and DaPixel. It's just for them to differentiate who is
them,
recognize, you know.
But even me, I had the problem. I've been asking so who just Dymez? I said, Craig and Roach. Well, if I don't know, that's the real name. Craig and Roach.
That's government
name and
Maxwell Payne.
Maxwell Payne.
No man, Enrico Hunt is the real name, man. Enrico Hunt is the real name. I just play around, man.
Boy, for true, putting a name to the face. Will be it will be a lot of help for like your new fans and what's not.
Right.
But I remember reading this article source right in 2016. And from 2016, yeah, school about putting your music on not just YouTube, but on streaming platform.
Right.
Yeah.
2016, streaming platform now coming to a thing like around 20. I know how long ago, but like.
I know when it coming big. I know when it coming big, but I know when we say we have to do it.
Yeah, but not 2016 though.
Right.
And for y'all saying, oh, it's just yes, it is our passion and what we want to make great music for the fans and everybody out there.
Right.
But there's also business as well. There's a business side to it.
Facts. Is that music business?
Right.
So I wanna like how we all say, boy, you know what? Yeah, we love music, but we have to make something. You know, if it is we're gonna do full time, at least they'll try to make something from it.
Yeah.
So putting your music on streaming platform, what's not? Like how it came to the idea.
Well,
so all it went into your career.
Yeah.
It was also, other than business, it's also another avenue of reaching fans. Right? Like I normally tell people, when we enter Soca Monarch, I don't think we ever entered with the intention of winning.
Yeah, you did say that.
Right? Yeah. We enter Soca Monarch because it's another avenue of meeting fans. But so I think in that article, it was a double-sided thing, business and also creating another avenue that persons could hear the songs.
Right.
Yeah, you did, and you also said the music you make is in-car music.
Yeah. I still believe that.
And I believe it as well.
Yeah.
I think soca will be something I'll try and if I drive in. To be honest, it depends on the artist who, you know.
But
I could probably try on Dymez. I could try on Dymez when I drive in.
Yeah.
Like rubber dub and them thing. Yeah, I could try on Dymez. Cause you can hear me shit on fence and oh my God.
We are talking about is
the raga soca, they know.
You understand?
Raga soca. Type of soca too, right? But I feel like my favorite type of soca is like the slow, mellow one them.
Raga soca.
We're talking about sounds like Malice now, man.
Right.
And personally, I'm going to tell you that's my favorite Dymez and DaPixel song.
Straight.
I appreciate
This way.
Dymez alone, you sang alone, right?
Right.
I sang it alone, both of us write it. Pixels on it in terms of back vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them time they, I was the shy one them time because coming up from a Christian background and thing and what knowing how your mother go watch you if you're doing soca and them kind of way. So I used to say, bro, you go do your thing first and then when you make it, I go just start to put myself in it.
So what you do it?
No, because he up now, he get tricked. Because when we put up Ben up, he name went on it. He had no choice.
So what
That's
you
just what to claim it.
Yeah?
say? When mom say when she see that?
But we cause him
Mom just
trouble.
always support me. My mom just say she like my talent and stuff like that. Her favorite song is Winning.
Yeah,
Man, bless for
I
real.
can tell why.
It kind of gospel, right? So every time it playing, I have to look for a phone call from she. And she didn't tongue. You hearing? You hearing? What is Wama? You hearing that? Hold on. Let me go closer. Winning.
That's the motivational
That's
song.
song as well.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Straight.
I put out that song from my cousin. He was
Right.
playing. Every minute I hear this over and over. I've been hearing this at funerals all the time. And joke on graduation, I've been hearing this.
Straight.
And then after I say, Dymez and DaPixel.
Right.
And once I hear dope, basically once I hear dope, I know.
It is associated with us.
Yeah, once I do it, Dymez and DaPixel.
Well, I'm glad we could stamp with name like that
Yeah,
too. You
definitely.
understand?
But it ain't how much do.
Be Real is another one too that she really like because
Like the
because
one
of
with,
it, the message. Casper.
Casper G.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he have one with we need for round so. Yeah, Shak round.
Chowali.
Chowali.
Day one.
Day
Yeah,
one.
Day one.
Mm.
So them these people you collaborate with Datsy for sure a lot. Datsy, who else? Casper.
We have with Casper, we have with Chowali,
I did on the
Rankin.
same thing with Chowali.
Yeah.
Boy, we do a lot to collaborate. I sure we have some more collabs.
Shady,
Right,
Fresh
Shady.
Kid.
Carbon.
Carbon, definitely.
Yeah, we did.
We just did another
Yeah.
one this year with Carbon.
I don't know if I'll hear it yet. Overdose.
Overdose.
Nah, I ain't think
It's
What, like
plenty
same
vibes
preview?
I overdose.
Like
Yes,
same
we're
preview?
doing
Yes,
the
yes.
orange shot.
Set me for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hear that.
Yeah.
But alright, go Carmen.
No, I was gonna ask like the process of doing collaborations. I mean, first of all, like when it comes to producing like instrumentals or rhythm and thing, cause we ain't gonna hear like y'all and a lot of other artists on the same rhythm. If you might even hear next artist on the same rhythm as they also like, who produce your rhythm?
Well, sometimes it does be us. Well, me, Neri. It might be outside source like Carbon,
Escape.
Escape. Definitely, Escape is another one of the Island Shak producers.
Yeah.
Adid might do something. Kobayashi might do something. So
Yes,
is we working with
dimension.
anybody.
And then like,
Understand?
like how does it get to a point of when you figure like, boy, you know what, we should get this artist on this song as well?
Boy, every year we just feel away, you know.
Or it's be like a thing plotted out before, you know, everything else.
I wouldn't say so.
Not always. Like this one with Carbon, we started the song, and Carbon, we had done a collab with Carbon in 2016 or 2017.
Well, 2017.
So Carbon was always saying, when we doing the other collab.
Right.
So when we finish this song, we just say, we
Leave
send
a
Carbon,
space.
leave a space, they send it.
Okay, well, long
Cause it's his rhythm, so he waiting for song come back. So we send the song, and then I send it twice. You want me? I say, there's the collab put in your chorus.
Yeah, big up Carbon still same way for reaching out. Cause every year Carbon does reach out to you. Yo, when we doing another, you know what I mean? So that kind of vibe, that kind of unity is where I like for seeing music. It was.
That's what it should be. That it should be.
The answering of how you know when you're going to do a collab, I don't think, unless you sit down in a studio and say, boy, let's do a song together. Other than that, it's just the energy. When you sing it, I say, boy, I could picture your name singing it. Or,
Yeah.
And the vibe.
Yeah, that's it. I was getting because one thing like, yeah, I wasn't posting or producing on man. And when you're producing, you can say, boy, like, I feel we're going to do a song with that silver, we're going to do a song with Casper or so on, you know. So it's kind of beat you think you could, you know,
Right.
go over,
Right.
then kind of vibes, you know.
We normally start this song for us, and then because if you're thinking about somebody else, then you have to enter their mind and think, oh, what are they going to sing? So then as we start the concept and realize, okay, this might fit X, Y, or Z.
So it's
That
like,
makes sense.
like what me through like creative process now, right? Like when you're creating a song, like I was like, you know, we're singing on this topic here.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
talk about this topic here.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, but the creative
But
process.
you can't pinpoint. You can't pinpoint. You see how them two cameras they set up there, so I could just sing, watch how them watching me. And that's a style that build right there. So it could have anyhow.
How about Hole in the Road?
Hole in the Road, man, we just there outside the studio, vibes in a rhythm. At the point we've been getting writer's block, that does happen to everybody, yeah? So we did it trying to find something and a van come around and drop in a hole. Blah, You see, here the man getting in the hole in the road there. And then while the rhythm was playing, they say, bro, that's a style and a hole in the road, watch the truck, hole in the road. And then we switch it to like the truck, hold in the road, stopping the traffic. Yeah.
What about the Malice? Run me through the creation of Malice.
Never the feel.
The real story, yeah? The real story and not the story we were marketing.
I'm going to give you a story that I just give you.
The story with Dymez makeup.
I probably hit the real story.
You are the real story.
I go tell you the real story after.
The real story is Pixels Galix. So, you know, we write this song to say, tell the girl, you know, like with the feelings.
Yeah.
Save me, save my soul.
That's the story. Then, you know, just a little gimmick thing out there, but.
Well, the thing is, we've been building a vibe and Dymez come with a concept. And the concept, the hold me malice, that was tough. And then we just sit down and just write. So that's how we just do it sometimes. Dymez might come up with a concept, I might come up with a concept and we pen together. That's how we just do it.
The thing is to during that time, I think the way we executed music, we were in a more happy space. You know, we ain't working, you just did it and every day.
Full of energy, young.
Sometime, the studio was up by me at that time, right? So we used to Pixel leave up by me 2 o'clock. Somebody else come and studio at 2 o'clock, yeah? Then we went up to 6 o'clock in the morning, then somebody else, then it's just a rotation.
No rest?
No rest. I mean, I don't know.
But we've been living in the studio.
We live in the studio, bro.
Literally.
But at that point,
that's probably why we could like, get impact from 2015 to 2017.
That's how we're doing music.
Just music.
Just music. Just music.
I know I asked them, like after a time like doing something, send me sometimes paint and draw.
Right.
But then if you come to me and say, oh, you can pay me to do this paint, you want me to pay it for you. Pay me. So then you're looking at, you putting me on a time schedule now.
Right.
So
yes.
I have to get it done.
I know you're second guessing everything you do.
That's a problem.
So then does it like something I want you to take the joy out of it, like doing it something?
I wouldn't say take the joy out of it, but you can't really rush art. Like the way how creatives just think, you can't rush art and say, boy, I can go work from 1 to 3 and then we have to do something.
Yeah, but
you have to just work on the vibe.
I guess it's a give and take. Because it have times when people rush you and it's something bang as you like.
Oh, okay.
Like, they say everything, well, it's back tomorrow. But we're zoning in. So, that's the vibe.
I understand what you're saying because like, I was working on different things when it comes to editing or even...
When do you see anything you want to do?
When it comes to like, even before like when it comes to like back in college and we're doing schoolwork and things, I feel like if I just produce my best work like last minute. Yeah, like last minute, like coming down to the iron time.
But me really sorry, moms. Sorry. I really study for CXC like that. It's cram. I ain't encouraging that. I'm not encouraging that to the youth. I'm just saying how I've been doing.
Nothing.
But if for real, I remember primary school days.
I never study.
Like going through all the grades, I never like picked up.
I never actually.
But as soon as my mother start beating my head, going in book, and I start going my book.
I drop and sleep or get headache, bro.
Yeah, it's like a whole.
You just forget.
Mental block.
You just forget. Some people.
And then we have now, I test this theory now, she'll send me book, and then I go just do what I feel like. And I end up getting high marks. And then the next exam, I go and actually study. I end up getting low marks, and especially the PSC, you see?
Yeah.
So I want to carry press for going book.
You want to come up with an argument for the mom?
See, mom's watch, I pass when I study, and when I study, watch you.
He's a man all about facts and statistics and so on, right?
Right.
So he bring the statistics and the paperwork.
He work for me, so then from that, like, after Farm 3, she never pressed me for like going in book.
Boy, right. School days, boy, like,
I mean, you still have to encourage it, eh?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good
you need education for sure. Get the education.
Yeah, what you saying, like, you have to work with, like, working few still. I mean, if you ain't studying and you ain't passing, you definitely need to study.
Yeah.
You can't avoid that one.
Definitely.
You can't be dunce. Because it's sing about dunce.
Yeah. Fully smart.
So, how do you feel about this soca space right now? Like, with the music going?
mixed
You answer all
emotions.
your answers.
I have mixed emotions about
Definitely.
it. You understand? But I like the fact that a lot of people trying to push out the works. You know what I mean? It's kind of subjective to the person who actually listening to the music. But I think we could put more effort into the writing.
You could put more effort into writing.
And
we
the
also
quality,
have to-
the total quality,
We
like
also
the
have to watch it
engineering.
from the end that when we came in with working mode, it probably have had persons before us like which direction they take in the soca.
Right.
What I like about it is when we started to enter the game is the youth didn't have so much avenue. Like we used to take our songs to really, and I tell all them Chemical X, High School. We used to go by them pass the song, garbage.
Yeah.
Meet High School and chuck, yo play song and
Never
now.
never get forward.
but no.
No, we used to watch
because
that
of
as key. We used to watch that as
start
key.
walking, improving it. And now sometimes I'm gonna show to you, yo, I'll drop in anything, send. So it's about building. So if we keep encouraging and telling them, yeah, you're doing good, and you show them, okay, boy, this is you don't fall or improve on this, then they will never improve.
Right.
So that is the problem. I think the guidance is the problem.
Correct.
We see what you stick to your song. You ain't holding on this because some no younger people know.
Now we like being critique, man.
Yeah, we just use as
I
fuel.
know say they hotter than us now, but
Now I feel like if
because
Yeah,
they shine away from doing like reaching out, just reaching out, they go tell you, nah, me ain't doing that
Right.
because me want nobody style me and them thing.
Yeah.
And if you say like you accidentally open the message now and you have seen it and you remember, they can say, boy, I know try to shout reach out to Dymez and DaPixel and then the man's openly my thing on scene.
Well, I could understand that. I could understand that because I mean, it had times when we, like I say, we reach out to people and they never think.
Oh, yeah, time
I might
we
show
get
the man
mad,
inside
like,
carnival, the man and chucking on bro. And the man watch me so.
but again, I know the generation, as I've been saying, might not be a matter like hot it, but I just feel like the issue is too much of pride and
the ego.
and
Yeah.
Also to like the friends around them too, just saying yeah because your friend keep liking you, but they go like you better if you show them the truth. I remember when I bring my first beat to Dymez.
Yeah, the man
You was Dymez say, boy, show that's trash. Man, I stopped talking to the man for a while, but I go back into the computer and I build things. When the point the man say, car, he was a serious man into dancehall and his dancehall, and he said it. When it reach a point where I send the dancehall and the man say, boy, this tough, I say, boy, yeah, I gotta stick with that. I don't think after that it ever had a point where I send a rhythm to Dymez and Dymez didn't say tough.
Because we had a similar conversation yesterday with Kenny Montana. Because he brought his manager, slash co-producer, Messi and on the man. So we was talking about realist and he was like, boy, Messi and do ever shy. You feel like telling me truth now, man, in terms of like, yo, do this over, or I don't like this.
I was supposed to
like, hit it again. And now we talk about like real friends now, man, because a lot of people who might, say the friends, they keep in the friendship and at terms that we always have be good. So they're afraid to tell the truth now, man.
Right.
Which is why the friendship is supposed to be truthful because they're trying to help the person improve on themselves. You're trying to supposed to elevate and things now, man.
Correct.
Yeah, and if I could get over one thing, like something small so, and then I never speak again then.
That was my friend.
That was trying to show, man. Like my personal friend group right now, my friend group, like, I know like we tight because wife is tight. But
No, it's supposed to.
You're supposed to.
Okay, good.
Wife will become tight.
Because like anything go on now, man. I know like we get assault until like nothing can really make a friendship fall off now, man.
Right.
Yeah, you could go out and just show man you seen as it is and whatever else something now.
That's what friendship's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I mean, even in terms of just friendship, when we started, we had a pact that if we make it inside the music, it's me, Pixel and Neri one time.
Right.
Yeah.
So when we started and persons reaching in and saying, yo, how do I say, yeah, but Neri had to mix and master.
Yeah.
Because as we grow, he have to grow also.
Okay.
So that is how we started working. It's only now we don't really see MXG doing as much engineering for us.
So back in grammar school, right? Going back a bit. Back in grammar school, yeah, doing music. You said starting in Farm 2, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so from Farm 2 to Farm 5, you guys were doing anything based of like performance wise, competition wise and that?
Ask them high school girls.
That's what I get into. That's what I get into because now I try to get to like, you know, grammar school is a high school, right? So you do nothing in grammar school right now and you know, creating a buzz and people supporting and things. High school girls, I mean, probably your friends, you know, man.
I got banned from high school.
Oh my.
Boy, they ban you?
Yeah, I go over there
Assembly.
and sing a song that wasn't girls high friendly. But
You did say the word? You did say it?
yeah.
You did say it?
Is that what?
I mean, it's not a big word. It's just like it was like
Sex
something like
undercover.
sex undercover, like yo.
Sex undercover, as they say, and the
Something
woman
like
just
that.
cut
Yeah,
it
man,
off,
like,
boy.
you know that.
You know, the girl them scream,
But guess what?
everything.
Yeah.
They had Miss Heritage after, and the boy was back.
Come on.
I was back.
But yeah, but Pixel do a thing that year too. We performing and no, it's not use rooms. My bad, I must vex you for and you.
Yeah.
When you go up and say, remember I was incident with the vehicle, and the man did on the on stage saying how Dymez in this
Oh, when you say again the accident,
and people
when
think
the,
like critical accident.
them want to
When I
call
used
off
to
the
everybody
show.
like yo, it's just like a small thing. The vehicle like one
Just-
wheel slide off the road.
Nah, but when we see accident, we just think the
But like,
You was-
But like, over exaggerated
But then that too kind of
Real-
like make
yeah.
we know how people is full
Yeah.
still, no man, because they wanted to
Cancel
hold up the
on,
whole
cancel
show.
on,
Yeah, they wanted to hold up the whole show until he come. You know, until he reach. Why?
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah.
what I thought when I was Island Shak.
Mm.
Island Shak is record label, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, well that would Google tell me.
Yeah.
So I was going.
Sometimes Google is wrong, but
Yeah, so that should something good, man.
But big up Google still.
Yeah. The reason why I consider I agree with Google is because it's not just yeah,
right.
the whole behind the scene teams as well.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
you know some people go have CEO of this and just one person.
Right.
Yeah.
CEO of what?
See you of me?
And CEO you because
Yeah, you and boss.
Yeah.
yeah, but Island Shak, like you producer, writer.
Well, I used to produce, but I don't have the patient fit. So I do writing, the graphic designs, and then I used to manage and what's not.
Okay.
People sit up me on a
mine is
computer and
real big.
I can't do
Mine is
that.
real big.
So how big the team you know?
So initially it was Pixel, me, Neri. Now there is Romain, there is Symbol, Rome's,
Fresh kid.
Fresh Kid, Theo,
Skinny
Bongo,
jeans.
Bongo Prime?
Bongo Prime,
Simish.
Simish.
Well, this is a label. This is a label.
Yeah,
People they behind.
That's C.
That's
Is that
Pecos just coming in. Angelina.
whole team?
Also, it had different artists and
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
when I think Island Shak, I think of Dymez and DaPixel.
Yeah.
That because
That's how it started.
what the flagship.
yeah.
Okay. So then those artists you call, them signed to.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Bongo Prime, that's C.
Angelina,
Angelina.
Fresh Kid. I mean, Fresh hasn't been doing the artist part recently. He's more DJ. Anguilla.
Okay, and Pecos.
Pecos.
I know Pecos.
Yeah.
Right,
You
right.
must know the keyboard boss.
Yeah.
So basically, I have a team that covers producing, writing,
Videography as well.
recording.
From
All the
the
arts.
idea
All the arts.
to the finished product at any level.
Yeah.
Wow. So how does manage like what song for put out and what
Everything is done
you
in-house.
shoot and
Boy, too
In
much
terms of going
overthinking back in
going
the past.
out
that
is a vote. Because
vote?
yeah, I might like it, Pixel might like it, and then 3 other person don't like it, and it's majority rule.
Yeah.
and okay,
So
so
like
that
a vote in a
Yeah.
sense.
so that how this conversation. Man, this tomorrow we shooting Pecos video. So we'll say all who voting Australian something.
No. The vote is for your personal song.
Okay.
But if after the song is out and you want to do a video, then all hands on deck.
Okay.
I
Was
think we
more
just
about-
join a reference
Yeah.
and saying that's how it went.
But yeah, talk about basically advertising more to the public.
Right.
Yeah, in terms of like so it probably could get more familiar with your branding
Right.
and knowing who is who and whatever else. So and you also spoke about plans of shooting more videos coming soon. So like what we have this year, we're expecting this year, this summer, this carnival.
Well, so far, because it's 10 years, we're looking to do 10 out of 10, which is 10 songs for the 10 years. Visuals, but I'm not thinking. Well, I'm not. That's not like it's me alone.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just a scripted music video.
Yeah.
You just need visuals. You
Visuals.
need to start.
Even the
taking
small
TikTok
thing,
serious.
the small thing we did with the Island Shak,
Right,
where he
yeah.
talking about. A lot of people like
simple
that,
as that.
and we used to overthink it. Like it have to be
Like
a
we were-
proper video with a script, and
yeah.
you understand? People
With that
just want to
content,
see
like,
you.
boy, put out this. No, just put it out. We stop thinking about how the thing look.
Yeah, just put it out.
Yeah, because like when you release on your Instagram page or whatever, like we call it this song now, like the audio over. Like just like a small video of you guys, singing
Right,
the song
yeah.
like whatever and things to one another.
Right.
Yeah, but I commend you for making like music videos. Yeah, how many music videos you have out so far? I know, but it's over 10 though.
Boy, I can't count.
It's over 10 though.
We have
Should be, yeah.
Most
Right.
people don't release music video like that. You
That's
know,
true.
like I would say, starting like Vincy as an artist.
Right.
Big up problem.
I have
Yeah,
Problem
but-
with visuals,
I'm
man.
trying to do it out, but I like how you just do it as well.
But see, the
Because
thing
it
is,
helps with the marketing as well.
Definitely.
Seeing,
yeah, it does.
yeah, seeing something, it basically seeing is believing.
Correct.
Right.
So when I see a music video, like Yawo came up. When I watch it, I say, wait, this is right up our girl. That's why I come down here every morning. I say, right, that's wait, the man boss our girl before.
Yeah.
You see, the thing is in that too. I could sympathize with why people ain't doing video too. It is not cheap. It
Yeah.
costs you. So we have to give thanks to the people who come out and support we for those videos. I mean, help us shoot the video. The ladies, when we go to the ladies, them say, man, yeah, we done. They just put on the skin clothes and them down. And they dip on the road and we just shoot. You see the hard part, we just lay down in the road. We ain't okay in the world.
You just
We just do things
love
and come on.
execute.
That's what it should be. That's supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
Why is the prices on music video you all ever did? Like the one that cost you?
Most.
Price, yes.
Sit down. Sit down was a pricey budget. Because we brought out the entire yard boys with the bikes.
You have the females them.
the
Had to
females.
get the drinks them.
Yeah, it was a
And then we had to make sure the cameraman they good too.
and venues.
Big up
I
Frost.
think sometimes is the logistics is the costly part.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, logistics in terms of going to the venue, how you get into the venue, you have 60 posts to move, 20 posts to move, how you get to them there, how you're providing meals, them kind of
So on,
vibes. Yeah.
Because you have to build a vibe first before you start shooting the video. Like I hear,
Yeah.
yeah. I heard Mason talking the other day and he was saying how it's basically an event a music video is.
It is.
You know what I mean? You have to
That's
show an
true.
event, yeah. Because people have to feel good to get comfortable in front of the
You
camera.
may feel half like we just pull up with the camera.
Yeah,
say,
Yeah. It's a girl wine.
That way you go see more scripted now and then.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, have different concepts when it comes to your music video.
Right.
We are, and I keep on seeing the same thing over and over. It's not like to bash out, pull up anyone what they do it.
Right.
But the big and jump up and down. It's like just one thing I just keep on seeing like just over and over. That's why I like just do like a different spin.
Something I could
Yeah.
say about that is, remember the bacon is the Vincy thing too, eh?
That is true.
It was.
No,
But it's the simplest thing to do too.
Yeah,
It's the simplest thing to do.
I ain't mind, to be honest, I ain't mind. It just
And trust me, it ain't cheap either. You don't want to vegan?
But I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
There are a little creativity to it now.
like give you a storyline or something.
Right.
I was saying.
Even the I was watching the rubber dub. The rubber dub, I don't rubber dub like for the audio.
It's for the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
visual
yeah.
well
Yeah.
help out.
Big up Sim TV.
Yeah, we love some TV. Oh, we're talking about soca duos now, right? Like, realistically, boy, I really can't name 5 soca duo still operating at this time and point, right? So, especially in Vincy, you know, right? So I feel like, yeah, might just be the best soca duo to ever come out in Vincy.
Yeah. Well, you see the
And
thing is
Vincy
too.
alone,
It'll be subjective, eh? But because I will stand and take that. Yes.
Yeah.
We are the wife that take that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Big up man like Truths and Ice and
Definitely.
Dixie Vibration and them, you know what I mean?
And
Them
even big up
doing
Bongo
it.
because it was Bongo Prime and
And Prime Time.
yeah, Prime
Bongo
Time.
Prime and
That's
Corey.
Bongo, yeah.
Still operating after a decade.
Well, yeah.
And never, there's a decade of like,
like sappy
oh,
song now.
yeah. But it's basically 2 decades of a tech stack. Of like, yeah, being in a group together.
Right,
being
yeah,
a duo,
yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I feel like.
But like we does always say, sorry to cut you, but like we does always say, our things start before that too, cause we've been brothers before that. You know what I mean? So that's where the band coming, cause it's definitely times where we fall out with one another. But to have that brotherhood before it and decide we could stick around, you know what I mean, them kind of with it.
Yeah, cause everything now
Keep the brand.
On.
Yeah.
And why you see things boy, like if you and somebody really can't have a disagreement or something boy, like and you feel like you are really friends there.
You have your disagreement, but I mean
you get a real friend bro, like and you that person for you for sure. Like must eventually get disagreement at some point because
the problem with people just think about disagreement is that it will reach the public.
No,
have to.
I don't need to reach it. Or disagreement, yo.
Exactly,
big man trash it out and then.
Right. Because at the end of the day, you have to be grown enough now, man, flexible, you know.
Yeah.
You can't up and talk to anything now, man. You can't up and reason to anything.
Correct.
And, you know, figure out wrongs and rights and whatever and so on, man.
And I mean, even if you reach a point that Tory real vex, remember we have a family of people around with you. Like, boy, we do all of it.
Why you wanna know, why is the craziest thing you ever saw on stage? Like, while you performing, like looking down into the crowd?
That's a serious question, too.
And what song were you performing?
Well, yeah, definitely Mespo. You ain't gonna know that song there. The song me name Harley Mother Can't. Harley Mother Can't Cook. I will go Mespo by a queen, she go perform this song and a woman stand up and she come off the stage.
Get off.
The crowd wasn't moving, everybody said I'm just staring, we performing and she just
time and place.
You have to see her.
You can't have a queen and trying to sing them kind of song there.
She alone stand up and just point we off. And me alone up on the stage perform when I look around, nobody there wrong with me, Dymez them gone. I'm telling you. But I have them half a hear that song tonight. You have a hear that song tonight. But we know from that moment there, we never make it happen again.
Say one place.
You know what I mean?
You ever get nervous like on stage?
All the time, bro.
Boy, before, starting off, I remember, you hang it like that. And then, I don't know, the talkerphone probably have some kind of magnetic feel in the whole, it's
different.
They're different.
All the time it does happen to me. Even now, it does happen to me. And it's not like I'm afraid or nothing. It's just anxiety. Build up. And then when you reach up on the stage and you see the people them giving you the love, everything just different. I have to perform for all of you. You know what I mean? But there's something people feel that you don't overcome. There are a lot of big artists in Sevens I talk to just tell me that has happened to them. And I can't believe it.
No, it's not fright. We associate it with fright. We're not fright.
Because why all this, like just watching soca on stage, like that big stage, it's a very big stage. I see all them people there too.
40 foot.
No, but okay. Remember from the audience looking on, you seen everything. But really and truly, when you're on stage, you can pinpoint one person watching you and saying,
Next post call me name hard.
But you can hear him.
That'll be a mistake.
Singing and then you hear in the band, you can't hear nothing down there. When you come off now, I watch him back footage to see. Anybody be jumping in front there?
So, what is the biggest crowd that ever performed in front?
Is either soca or H2.
That was also the biggest crowd performance, crowd reaction you ever get to?
Boy, the two of them on pass still. For me, if I could remember correctly, two of them on pass. Yo, H2 been bad on the bridge. H2 was bad on the bridge.
I can't tell you the
year when we sing all of them.
Which one?
That was one of them. All of them was 2017.
2017?
Yeah. 2017.
2016 we did Cheaper Water.
Cheaper Water bad too. But H2 was it had a bigger audience. It had international people flying in too, so it kinda again a different feel.
But you can see why you get a big fan for that song.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah,
that's because persons also embrace all them like is they talking. Like when you reach the point is boy better than is no longer Dymez and DaPixel singing, it's I singing. Yeah. So to this day, that's the one who could say mute and everybody singing it.
Everybody's singing it.
That's my style.
Go on.
But you guys recently released a music video, right? Like that. Like that. So run me through that. Like cause the visuals, I may feel boy, you might see them visuals in a dance or music.
It get a silhouette.
Big up Romain for that concept of the silhouette. That was crazy, yo. He just come up and say, yo, you know we go bad, cause you just stammer. You know we go bad. If all of our video is a silhouette, make it look like Dexter Daps kind of thing, and he just make sure that we execute it. And
I mean,
in some way there too.
Sim, yes, and him and in collaboration with Simish, Sim TV, the post does do editing as my wifey. Yeah, him and
I know you will say this post like irrelevant.
No, you see, when she editing, she's a different post. Like
when she editing, no actually for draft,
you ain't getting that. You're not getting that.
That's the computer there. Trust me.
Yeah, we got wifey say making sure.
But yeah, so that was the thing behind it. You know, the brains behind it. They just come up with that. They say execute it like this, the colors, and we're working with a big up the dancer too, Tijuana. Yeah, so that was it. St. Vincent hard to find dancers, bro. I tell you, dancers who will free the camera.
Well, yeah, cause it's like I don't know, like me and the probably thinking dance. When it's a dancer, they're like some people associate it with it, you know. Like a course, like a stripper or something.
Oh yeah.
They associate.
Right. Well, I mean, but the thing is, the videos not even trying to be like this sexual something. That's why even with silhouette, we ain't trying to be raw, and you know all this raunchy kind of vibes. So, I guess because they experience that with other persons, even just entertaining the conversation is a no.
I think that would. Yeah, relationship with that's right. That's the quick out. You know, you haven't that's for a long time. Right, so we could be possibly hearing a kind of dab song from me anytime soon.
Is he Wajan in you?
Yeah.
But I mean,
a Wajan rhythm, you mean?
Yeah.
Because I know you see the songs.
Yeah.
It has. Like even when the who. That's
right.
the song.
That is a Wajan rhythm.
Yeah, it's dab too, but like,
right.
Yeah.
You mean you are the twang like how that's does do?
Yeah.
Boy, I didn't think anybody could talk like that. Yeah. That's
just thing how we just talk, eh?
But that's it. What you should have that one thing.
Yeah, but
yeah, a couple times
I had two left foot and he had two right.
There's a talk for yourself. There's a talk for yourself. No, me alone yet.
Show
was that when I say that's you teach me how to do this thing here still hey the man. Boy, it's a kind of energetic thing and man. You lose some of that weight there. You lose some of that weight there was. But I don't play ball and things so I could throw my weight around, but the foot movements I have to learn that.
Boy,
I definitely have to learn the foot movements.
And I just move you now.
Believe me, can't come. He just try to think.
I come back in. After this month, they have it. After this month, they have it.
I started that
after this month, I have it. But talking about that, see, pressure cooker. That is, oh my days, what a rhythm.
Rest in peace, Scene builder, a brethren from Sharps. Scene, he get take out in a unfortunate event. It was up Sharps, right? So he's the one who produced that. Yeah, he produced that and MXG add something to it.
We got a crazy story, right? Things are random still. Because, you know, at a point in my life, I used to work at Clear, right? Dating back to 2022. Alright, so I entered the same time seeing Halental. My name was in the same instructor class and thing. My name from goal. He named Kamara, right? I named Karamo.
Oh.
So my name upon real good and thing now man. One of his partner too, Ratty.
Yeah.
Me and Ratty used to kick ball, Ratty used to kick ball, right? So Ratty, so I know Ratty this time with scene. I end up on the 3 hours couple Fridays. Ratty came through with scene and things. So yeah, everybody go out with him and things. And like, trust me, bro, like, boy, one of the most genuine posts I ever met.
Yeah,
like,
come on,
to this
man.
day, bro, I go say, bro, like, boy, scene is one of the most genuine posts I ever met in my life.
Man, that's a great soul.
Like, naturally, always like in a good mood. Naturally, always caring and them thing, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, so you mentioned that now, like, I never knew he was into, producing and thing and so on.
Yeah, man, we used to do a lot of things. They had Dove I don't know if you know about Dove. Dove FC was a football club, but before they had Dove a group, you understand, and they musically inclined. A lot of the members them used to do music. And Scene was one of the producers alongside Delhi and thing, you know what I mean? Right, so Delhi used to produce, Delhi was a DJ too. You know what I mean? So seeing dabbling them thing there and seeing and Datsy being linked up and then Datsy come to us. Datsy forward. Datsy forward and then MXG and Datsy created that song there and that's it.
And you see what's being that beat, it was crazy and those
it was different.
Execution and as well was like a masterpiece, trust me.
That's why I come down to the same question I asked before we started. Like, what is like seven so style of soca? Because we have people, we have Datsy, we have the Wajang, the Dabbers them over here. Yeah, it's just like a whole sort of mix, like a melting pot, everything is mixed up. Because you might sing raga. How I sing a raga won't be how let me see.
How Datsy approach it?
Yeah. That is singer. He's
That's a bit of good friction.
He the raga.
It's a long time I've been waiting. Yeah.
It's
like a Wajang raga.
So I just want to know, I've been asking everybody, it's like, why is Vincy style of soca? Because I could tell Trinidad style. They could just, I could just say, yeah, Trinidad, I could tell the job, Grenade, and what, St. Lucian, you know? But Vincy, for some reason, I don't like it just fit in. Like we could just do...
You could just do everything?
Yeah. Because we have Vincy artists doing bouillon.
This is power soca, raga, and then Wajang is just a subgenre of power soca, so it could still be called power soca. So it's power soca and raga soca. But as everybody is an individual, everybody go have different song.
Somebody have their own interpretation of it.
So that's it, raga and power. Vincy Greensman just say, yo, you have any groovy up there? Say, bro, raga.
Groovy soca.
Yeah, they just call it groovy.
They just call it Trinidad groovy thing. But
so you have
it's like, true to the raga.
So we're talking about getting inspiration, because we're talking about getting inspiration earlier, right?
Right.
From other people, art and craft and things like you have Trini soca, however, the big guys in Trini, Maisha Montana and so on and like, you guys ever got any type of inspiration from the type of songs he produced, for like say, like, I'm trying to create a song in this type of cadence, say.
More so Bungie.
Bungie.
Yeah, more so Bungie was all thing because Bungie was dancehall and we used to do dancehall and the lyrical content. It's like people used to say, boy, you can't put dancehall in soca.
You can.
But Bungie does do it. But he does compromise that kind of how
it's not
he find the pocket.
The problem we were having initially is we didn't know how to tone down the lyrics. So we used to just down the road until boy, we like all the saying, but we are sitting down to study it. And when we didn't say the party, we don't have it busting the brain, we just want vibes.
Party.
But I find like some of Bungie songs then too. I just have to sit down and listen to
Yeah, but I think, well, remember Bungie is already this, I can't call it a column, he's this building in the industry already.
Yeah.
Right, so you would already appreciate what Bungie is doing, so it come natural and he had the melody, but for some young youths coming in and we will argue how much words in 3 seconds. You're like, what do them there? Nobody want to listen to that. Find some way of being creative with less words.
So what carries the songs these days? Is it the rhythm or the lyrics, or they need both?
You need both, but people gravitate quicker to the melody.
The melody.
Yeah.
I feel like, you have like a catchy melody going on, you get like a catchy melody, so that song like, that's a song that's pick up and go far. And social media right now get a huge influence on music, right? Depend, like, I know how far music goes and so on. So like, you get a song, the song get a really catchy part. Somebody might make a video to a catchy part there. Somebody else see the video concept and like it. They can do them the one and just sitting catch and that song.
And you're right too, because when I heard New Cap, so the rhythm style, I don't like it at all.
Exactly.
I don't say, yeah, I mean, I will listen to this again. I don't like this.
I
still listen to
it. The person too, the delivery does help a lot too, because people just say bouillon is this and that, but the man them does have kind of delivery that is different than others. They just put the space between it, so the delivery does catch people sometimes too. Like when we sing Malice, how we been doing less lyrics and things like that, something new to it.
Pause.
Oh, me man, you understand?
That breathing space. Yeah, but I mean, even sometimes when you go in them pockets there, it's a risk, no?
Correct.
It's a risk.
You might end up on the offbeat or this situation.
No, not even the offbeat. The risk in terms of, boy, people like this new, no? Nobody never do this before.
Yeah.
That's something that you don't know unless you try.
Well, that's the thing. But then, and that is the problem sometimes that we have in the industry. Persons not willing to try something new. They see this working already, so boy, let me keep on this train.
And that kind of the problem with us too, because we just experiment a lot. There are a lot of things that we have done in the past that we see people do now. You understand? I could see that they get some inspiration from it. Not that vex or anything. But it's just that trying something different. But
like you think sampling will be part of like sampling beats? Because we see in UK just do it. Americans do as well. They sample some Celine Dion.
Something old.
Trinidad does do it.
Change out the beat.
Trinidad does do it.
Yeah.
Boyan does do it.
And just change out the beat.
We just do it here.
We do it here.
It does happen.
What was Rusty's song that had the Rick Ross hustling in the background again?
Where the girl them there?
So sampling is there now. Sometimes we just do. We do zoning to say, boy, that's where this come from.
Yeah.
Like, since being, people who started at a very young age, and on the soca scene and so on, like, and recently they got a lot of youths, coming in the soca thing right now. A lot of youths, the soca market and thing right now. So like, what's your thoughts on that?
Big up the youths.
I don't have a problem with it. Push your thing,
guidance,
but learn to accept the guidance as well too, because a lot of times you feel like people out to get them. They hate rejection. They always want somebody to say, yeah, that's it. Not everything you do can be right, and everything I just do is right.
Correct.
Sometimes me myself just one point be the producer and the next point be a spectator.
And again, like upcoming artists in the game right now, you just came in the game right now, you figure like, boy, he could go forward, I wouldn't mind doing a collaboration with him.
Boy, anybody who
him
or him or her. Him or her. No, them.
Why
red card. Yeah, so we don't work with anybody who. But the thing is, you have to have the motivation too. And as he mentioned, voltage, that's a great point. Voltage work ethic, brethren. Voltage want this. That's the ethic I want.
Island Shak produced the
Jab and Dab.
But when I listen to that, I tell them man that's bad style, I know. People tell me, oh, just because they know they know a version of voltage.
Right.
It's not a version of voltage. But I say, listen to say, when the man starts spit lyrics like this, the man starts literally just chat lyrics. It's
no chorus part too, boy. No chorus.
You see this style, nice for listen to it. But like Dymez say, it's a risk too. When they're in the party, you want to listen to all the lyrics.
So you're still okay, so you could do the lyrics, but you need something to drive it.
Right.
Because after you come out the party, you could sit down and, okay, boy, this is what you're saying, boy, that makes sense, that bad. But when you're in the party and you don't know who's singing or you don't even know the song, you ain't want, what are you doing there, boy? I come to the party, I really come to be educated.
Understand? For me, because I grew up like, I'm more like old school. So then when he started like say, like camera action, I say break it down like a fraction, and some baseline, and so because a chemical reaction, I say that for this worldwide attraction. You see,
you tell you we're catching you to it. You're waiting for him what he can do for the chorus, and he never give you.
You just keep doing
it. Like chorus just prolonging down the man. You keep chorus coming and like.
Yeah, but that could also be a problem because here up now you keep waiting like, yo, wait there.
Somebody gonna do so.
Now, boy, this style bad because when he come down with the power, we say it's Jab and Dab, and that's why I tell him, bro, that's the name of the style, yo.
Nah, but man, even talking about it, all up to like last week before, boy, we say, boy, like we feel it more, cause like, a lot of big songs drop so far for the season, right? But we never really
we feel,
but like the most consistent person, the most I know was Voltage boy. Voltage could like we tell about 4 good songs right now. We don't drop it so far for this season.
Like Kitty be walking to it.
Kitty be walking.
Yeah, like there are 4 style or 5 style.
I know we're just supposed to do anything right now to everybody release our music
since
videos.
Since them come true,
I just have put them on inside a pocket anymore, boy. As a movement. Them remind me of when we now started.
Yeah, crazy talk, like, Interception boys.
It's just a whole squad, but then, as I say, everybody go their own line.
They were motivated,
they
were motivated, driven to this thing here as well. They're very innovative. Not just because, like, you see what they do there? Recently with all the artists, then they have and dropping songs, and dropping songs within the same period, and all of them was music videos and so on.
Right.
I said, like, yeah, but
and them man aim pushing this book 1, the whole unit.
Right.
You're seeing flyers for everybody.
They're selling a package now.
Correct,
Man.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's the thing. So big up just for us all the time.
For sure.
Yeah, respect.
Big up us.
All the camp them right now too. You know what I mean?
Everybody working.
Basta and them doing the thing too.
Yeah,
Yeah, big up all the camp them.
Rashid,
Big up OG Park, find it again.
Boy.
every time.
You know, funny, that's what people like, but I like the other one.
Which one?
The one we say, I'm not an alcoholic.
Yeah, I ain't
I just
touch-
drink.
Oh yeah, intoxicated. That bad.
OG Park, but I
That
mean,
bad.
it's really pussy getting play right now because you don't need
Yeah, the energy from the chat.
He went a block too because it was around Easter time too.
Correct.
You see, once it's Easter, I think just like OG High's time.
Yeah.
The man don't tell you that's his goal, that's his dream.
Yeah.
Go back with.
Go back with and win.
Just don't get this belong to OG.
Yeah. Big up OG.
What about awards? So can you really have much awards, you know? They don't really get this love from the outside world, like say America. Like, should there be more awards for? Should we get a space in the Grammys?
In terms of like best
Afrobeat are the old.
Best soca song?
best power soca and
Yeah.
so on.
Oh, like a genre. Yeah, we sell for genre too. I don't know how we could do it.
I mean-
Why it's been a while now. The
it's
man
a
been
movement.
fighting to do it.
In a sense, if you like, it take a long time, like for that to be established, you know, because when you really check it out right now, even in its current day and time, dancehall is still being mentioned in the Grammys and so on as reggae.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but the reason why they're saying all that is because they're saying when the business say dance, don't really sell as much as reggae. That's what they say. So
But then-
I'm thinking, is it along the same line as soca?
But how can you determine that dance song isn't selling as much as reggae when you're classing all them as reggae? How you identifying which is which?
That is true
It's
because
like
we still a Bob Marley top of the
Yeah.
Because when you
reggae
see
chart.
when you see the greats like Alkaline, Cartel, and so on release an album, the album just be charting under the reggae charts.
Right.
They do have
They do have other
Yeah,
charts.
they do have
Right.
other charts like say.
And the reason why I bring up that because we have soca artists who doing numbers. Like for me for sure. Well, I seen on YouTube and here numbers on Spotify. Kes the band. Kes was pulling numbers.
Yeah, a lot of man who pulling in
Marshall-
millions,
Marshall Solo.
millions.
The crossover feel.
Yeah, Marshall Solo there and Barclays.
But I mean, okay, we
Center.
saying we probably need international awards, right?
Right.
But
Go quickly on.
why we don't exactly
Yeah,
we have this thing that we don't give the flowers and accolades to all people. So I
A good point.
if I'm looking in from outside and I don't see boy, the man giving Pixel his flowers, why I should fight up to create an award for Pixel?
Yeah, because Pixar already getting the flowers, already getting the recognition he needed.
But no, that's the thing. He wasn't getting it. So if I'm not giving him,
Right.
the outside world looking in would like, why should I create it? If
It's
you
true.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
even
yeah,
giving
if
your
we-
that genre
We
belongs
have
to you,
start
love.
the change, so like
Yeah.
put it on a level of
We
people,
don't
so,
need to
you know,
have-
yeah.
This big thing, you could have started now and decide, boy, you see this year, I can start the award to best new artist.
Yeah.
And every year, somebody else go watch it and say, boy, you know, they're doing a good thing. Somebody else might start do it for a different category, and that's how you build
Right,
something.
you just take one pause, we start something, and then like when it start catch on, and you to the everybody else, because
Right.
the boy, you know what? Maybe we should take this as serious.
Yeah, and
see, the thing
it's
is-
still a motivating factor because we coming up and we see somebody get best new artist locally, right? That's a motivation for me now, boy. Next year, you know, I wanna or breakthrough artist. They used to do it at CDC. We used to have
Yeah.
Best breakout
new
artist, so-
Yeah.
and I
remember
not seen
that.
that now.
Yeah.
But that was a factor, boy. I want to be that.
Yeah.
So we need to start these small initiatives and it will grow.
That's it. One final question I get actually before we finish the segment, right? Like advice towards youths just coming in inside the soca market, advice to youths aspiring to come in the soca market, like how would you tell them?
Stay consistent. Don't be afraid to reach out. Work with criticism because that's the only way you could go. But you have to be dedicated to the art form. If you're doing it for the fame, I don't think it would work,
Yeah.
right? Because if at any point, let's say you get a high this year and then start dropping, then you will start pulling back from it if you don't have the love and the drive for it.
Yeah.
So do it for the love.
Yeah, I always seek to improve yourself. That's my motivation, and it does work for me. And I think it can work for everybody.
You can never stop improving, yeah?
Definitely.
You never stop improving because we don't get perfect at all.
Correct.
Right.
There's always new levels and new heights you could achieve. Anything you ask?
Nah, Dymez, don't answer my question. Them.
Yo,
No one else.
look, just about
But them even if I must do this son for you, right?
Yeah, yo.
And then later had Dymez and DaPixel.
Bro,
They are together.
I think it's no channel, like, yeah, make sure to have a common channel, we do something together, bro.
Yeah,
Well, then anybody-
we two say boy. Cause remember we just watch people like whatever this pedestal is boy. And Dymez and DaPixel talking about.
Shit,
Very different
boy, I'm
stories.
humble, but we normal. We normal. Like he said, we just kick ball together.
Let me end that thing there, because persons used to say, boy, I look really serious, boy, I don't know how to approach earlier. But trust me, we're doing it's clungs.
Yeah.
Come like I go St. Martin's now.
Well, if I want to reach out to me, let me just get a little. If you pause the video and scan the thing, so you can reach out to me on Instagram and send the email, check out the music, follow we, share the stuff because it's free and it will help we. Because we pushing Vincy, you know, man. Anytime we go out there, it's Vincy, brethren.
I see we're
784.
Pixel can't get hot because it can't fit his head. But you don't move it.
Man, I rasta right now. Ja.
Like that, make sure you check out the new releases.
Nokia.
Sweet Rush project and everything.
It have no cap, it have the
Door hold back.
door hold
They
back.
have jump out.
Yeah, but it's good to know like when you meet the artists and like bro, there's regular people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, don't do it. Like, I mean, with so much achievements and so much things going on. Like,
Yeah, we just watch them in different light.
Yeah.
But when you meet them, it's like
You know, don't do it on my belt. Big up, my boy.
Come on.
Pixel. This is Pixel.
And this is Dymez.
So this thing already, yeah, this is your song today. God.
Nimales, yeah.
I hold him man.
If I take a wine pan inside, don't cause to argue, don't fight. Don't be malice. I don't want we love life to die. I just want you here by my side. But tonight I taking a wine. Don't be malice. Just let go the feelings. Yeah, let it go. Let go the feelings. Let go the feelings. And don't be malice.